Hey guys, welcome back to Rockford YouTube channel. For this video, I have some more amazing Milwaukee tool deals over at Home Depot to share with you. We're going to use the YouTube shopping links again. Look, we got to get used to it. We may not like it, but sometimes you have to roll with the punches. Speaking of which, I'm so bummed that Mike Tyson's going to have to wait to knock out Jake Paul. I know the fight's going to be a huge disappointment, but just the thoughts of him being knocked out just brings a smile to my face. Anyway, we have 10 Milwaukee deals over at Home Depot. Before we do that, I am going to link the Vavor search results page down below to my website. This isn't really the point of the video, but we had some really good things I want to share with you. By the way, did you see the community post? The chainsaw mill was only $9.99. The other items on the page are like $90 and $140, just for context of how good $9.99 was. It's still $19.99 right now, which is still a really amazing deal. If you didn't see the community post, look, you got to subscribe. You got to click the bell to turn on the notifications so you know about the amazing deals, because you snooze, you lose. First up for this one, we had the Tiller Cultivator 212cc 4-stroke. Everyone knows you'd rather have 4 strokes than 2 strokes. Tell me I'm a liar. By Vavor, normally $4.99. We have a 40% promo code and a $50 coupon. You end up paying about $250. It's half off. Amazing deal for a tiller that size. Plus, you're getting it shipped right to your door, which is amazing. Little camping side tables, 50% off. We're just going to hit these super quick, then get to these Milwaukee's. $28, half price, going to be $14. The metal pegboard wall organizer. Got a little project I'm working on over here, so I picked this up myself. It's a 2-pack, 50% off, normally $30. We had the 50% promo code and a $5 coupon, so you're only paying $9.99 for 2 of the metal pegboards. I'm really excited for those to show up at the door. Here's that little chainsaw mill that I was talking about, and it's still, look, it's $19.99. They got rid of that $10 coupon, but $19.99 is still an amazing deal. That amount of metal is worth more than $19.99, so it's really great. I'm going to have this link down below. Now, all of these will be part of the YouTube shopping links. First up, we have the Milwaukee M18 starter kit. You're getting a 5 amp hour battery and a 2 amp hour battery with a charger. Now, I need you to pay close attention to this one and the next one, okay? There's some similarities. Don't go running out, and then you see the next one, you're like, no, I like that better. No, I told you, wait. Patience. You gotta be like a ninja. Okay, so this is $199. 2 battery starter kit. I love the 5. The 2 is okay. It's not great, but it's good for like a drill and an impact driver and stuff where you want something light and it'll last a while still. Now here, look at the little graphic. I love the little graphic. It makes life easier, except for I can't scroll down to show the whole thing. There we go. Oh, and then the top comes down. Normally I like it when the top comes down. In this case, it's very much in my way. So, our free items. We have the fuel hacksaw. Oh look, now we also get a little mouse over thing. It makes it even more confusing for me. Okay. I have this. I'm not a huge fan of it, actually. I know it's a very popular item. What I prefer, actually, is the DeWalt 20-volt compact reciprocating saw, because I feel like it's a hybrid of these two, and it's really good. So this is an older model. It's brushed motor, lower value. Not totally interested in that. We got the little oscillating tool. We got this guy over here. We got that guy. We got this guy. We got that guy. So we have 6, 7 different options here. Now, this is the important part. This is $199. You're getting 2 batteries, 5 and a 2, and a charger. This next one, it's very similar. You're going to feel like this is a little bit of deja vu, but not totally. So here it's the M18 5 amp hour 2-pack. So the other one you had, the difference was a 2 amp hour and a charger. Here you're getting 2 5 amp hours, which I prefer because a lot of us don't need extra chargers. Maybe if you're just getting into the lineup, you will appreciate that extra charger, or in your case would be the first charger. But I actually like this one a little bit better. That's why I told you to wait. And if we look, it's the same free tool options. So you really just got to decide, do you want the 2 in the charger, or do you want 2 5s? I mean, you could get both if you wanted, but that seems a little bit overkill. But you do you. Maybe you got lots of tools in mind. Next one, another free item promotion. This time we're getting 2 6 amp hour batteries. Now these are getting a little bulky. This is where we have to start worrying about weight and size, because you don't really want a 6 amp hour battery on a drill. That just kind of sucks. It's extra weight and stuff, and like the 2 lasts forever on a drill. You don't need a 6. What are you doing? So this is $2.99, and you get a free tool. And here's our free tool options here. Let's see how I can do about getting this graphic lined up. Come on, graphic. There we go. So we got the drill, angle grinder. Like, I don't got to read them all. Let me just point out ones that I would like. So the inflator over here, I really want this so bad because I have the M12 Milwaukee inflator, and it's amazing. So much better than the DeWalt 20 volt. In this case, the DeWalt one is shit, and the Milwaukee one is really good. So I'd like to try the 18 volt because I have high hopes, high expectations here. Now we also have the tripod light, the little rocket light, whatever the hell they call it. I have the 12 volt version of this as well. Really nice. I have the 20 volt DeWalt, and the Milwaukee's better. Like, when you're talking about the 12 volt compared to the 20 volt of the DeWalt, obviously the 20 volt DeWalt one, it's bigger, it's brighter, it's got the LEDs, bigger. So from a brightness standpoint, the DeWalt one's better, but from a functionality and style standpoint, the M12 is better, and I'm guessing the M18, although I've never personally used it, would just be a larger version of that M12. Now, this should be, I'm not going to click on it to verify, but it should be, I'm almost positive it is, dual power. You can plug it into a wall, you can use a battery. I love that, especially because these lights are battery hogs. You might not think, hey, it's an LED light. It's not a battery hog. To hell it isn't. It's a battery hog. Probably because you leave it on all day. You're working on a project or whatever, you're in a dark area, you don't like turn it on and off every time you leave the room. I mean, maybe you're really diligent about that shit, but I'm not. So I leave it on all the time, and then the battery lasts like 45 minutes. I feel like you're constantly changing batteries. So if you can plug it into a wall, that's amazing. The DeWalt one, they don't give you that option. So they want to force you to buy their batteries, which is why you should buy the generic knockoff batteries, because screw them. Okay, so that's actually a pretty good one. The jigsaw is pretty good. The inflator's pretty good. Like, we don't want to get this saw because we could have got that with the other deal, and it was a lot cheaper, even though we're getting better batteries with this one. I would go with the sander because it's like a low value thing. The router would be a good option. Did I already say that? But we got options here, right? For $299, 6 amp hours, the charger, and we're going to get a free tool. What the did I just do? Let's move on. Now this guy, we have the M12 cordless rotary tool with compact 2 amp hour battery. It's a battery and charger starter kit. Okay, so it's like a bare tool with a free starter kit, which is essentially still just a kit. Normally $178 down to $99. So older model, brushed motor tool, not a brushless tool, but you're getting the 2 amp hour battery and the charger, which pairs really nicely with this thing. And I like the 12 volt. I have this guy, and it works really well, and it's better than, like, sometimes we see the cordless Amazon deals that'll be like the 3.7 or the 7.2 or whatever the hell it is. They don't have enough torque. They're high speed, they're good for some stuff, but they don't have a lot of torque to them. This one being 12 volt, we get a little bit more torque out of it. We're not going to, if you're trying to do a little bit of grinding or something on it, it's got the power to keep up high speed more so than those other ones. So I really like the 12 volt, plus it's still small and compact. It's a pretty good tool for 99 bucks, and you're getting a 2 amp hour battery in the starter kit. I like it. Now here, we got to get a few in for people who aren't in Milwaukee's lineup. We got to do that because not everybody's got their batteries or wants to be in their lineup. This, universal. You can throw these red guys on a yellow tool, and you'll just piss everybody off, which, sometimes that's the point. Sometimes you go out of your way to do that. Milwaukee Sawzall Demolition Wood and Metal Cutting Bi-Metal Reciprocating Saw Blade Set with Wrecker Nitrous Blade. Boy, that sounds like good marketing there, right? That's good marketing. A 14-piece set, normally $59, down to $17.97. So you're just a smidge over a buck a blade on these guys, and you're getting a little bit of everything. Be nice if you end up getting one of those other deals with the reciprocating saw. You can throw this on there. Milwaukee 7 1/4 inch 24 tooth framing circular saw blade set. Now this is a 2-pack, normally $24, going to be $12.97, so just a little over $6 a blade, and that's like Menards tool shop generic store brand pricing for name brand quality and what word am I thinking of? Name brand, like trust. Recognition, trust, name brand. Boy, shouldn't record late at night when I can't think. Brain's not working. Milwaukee Holedozer Bi-Metal Hole Saw Kit. This is an 8-piece set, normally $50, down to $29.97. They have 506, I counted, different bulldozer sets. It is insane. I would love to see someone like actually categorize them all and list out the pieces in a picture, because it would be the most confusing shit in the world. It would be one of those boards when they're like finding a murderer and they have the thumbtacks and the yarn, and it would just be amazing to watch. It would be like watching a map of planes in the sky. You know how like the FFA the Future Farmers of America have that thing that shows all the planes going around. Oh yeah. So there's a lot of different bulldozers. It's a thing. It's confusing. But this one's down to $30 and bimetal. Most durable hole saw, period. Milwaukee M12 cordless oscillating tool with high output 2.5 amp hour battery pack. Normally $219 down to $124.99. Everyone needs an oscillating multi-tool. When these things first came out, I kind of poo-pooed them. I thought, this is stupid. What a dumbass tool. Who would want this piece of crap garbage thing? And then I got one. And I was like, I'm such a damn fool. This thing's amazing. It can do it all. And there's a lot of times where it's like, okay, a couple things. First off, sometimes it's just handy to have. It's not like the best tool for this job, but it's the tool I have and it works. And then other times it's like, this is probably the only tool I own that could make this cut in a somewhat decent way. You know what I mean? Anyways, this version, variable speed, it's fuel, brushless. The 2.5 amp hour high outputs are newer batteries from Milwaukee. I think you really like it. And it's only $125. Next up, Milwaukee M12 3/8" cordless ratchet with high output 5 and 2.5 amp hour batteries. Normally $429. Boy, is that too much. Down to $229, but then we're also getting a free item to go with it. So this is like a killer deal because you're getting so many of these batteries to go with it, and it's the high speed ratchet. So fuel, you got brushless motor in that guy, and the high speed is super nice. They have the extended reaches, they have the high torque, you got the OG with the brush motor with brushes. I never know how you should say that. What's the correct vernacular for that? Anyways, it's the old school one, which is still perfectly fine. I used that one for like 2 years, totally happy with it. But now I have this one, and it's so much more amazing because it's fast. It's fast. When time is of the essence, this is the one you grab. So this is like 400 RPM, and the basic, I was almost going to swear there. And you guys know this is family-friendly programming here. We don't do no cussing, goddammit. I believe the normal one's about 200, and this one's 400 RPM. Let me see if it says. Here we go. It should say here. This one goes up to 450. I still think the other one's 2 or maybe 250. So you're twice as fast with the high speed. It has 35 pounds of torque, which is the same as the other. So you're getting the same torque as the OG. Brushless motor. You're getting a 2.5 and you're getting a 5, which are 2 great batteries. And then our free item, boom, another 2.5. 2.5, 2.5, 5 brushless ratchet, all for $229. I'm resisting a story here. That long moment of silence was me in my head contemplating, do I go into this story that would be offensive and make people mad? We've done enough already in this video. Let's just move on. Milwaukee M18 fuel, brushless, cordless, super sawzall, Superfly sawzall, orbital reciprocating saw with the fuel surge impact drive. I've never used the surge. I kind of want to try it just for the giggles of it, but I have so few M18 tools that are, all my M18's outdoor power equipment stuff. It's like the weed whacker and the pole saw and the chainsaw and the blower, and I feel like I don't want to buy the impact driver just for that, but I do want to try it. I just want to see. Anyways, this is $409. Should have paused button that one, but I'm lazy. $409. Now we're getting a free good with this, so it's kind of a bastardization of the other free item deals, but we're getting the fuel version of the super sawzall, variable speed, And then we're getting that fuel surge impact driver. And then we have our free item, which is the big boy 8 amp hour battery and charger. So that's a $199 value, and we're getting it for free when getting the other two. And you gotta love the big boy batteries, although you're gonna want other stuff, because I don't necessarily, like we talked about earlier, like an 8 amp hour with this guy. Even with it kind of makes this reciprocating cell bulkier than it needs to be. The 8's probably too big for both of them, but it's just such a high value battery. If you have other Milwaukee tools, it'll pair perfectly well with all my outdoor power equipment. If you pick up this deal and you think, this 8 amp hour battery is too big, I can't handle this big of a battery, well then, I got an address in the description down below. You just send me your 8 amp hour battery, okay? I'll put it to good use for you. I won't let it go to waste. I think that's it. Is that it? Hold on. I was just getting warmed up, and that was the 10th deal. What the hell? I was ready to go for another 16 and a half minutes. Putting in work. Alright guys, so that's all the Milwaukee deals. They're all going to be in the YouTube shopping link thing. I'll put that Vivore link down below. Tomorrow we're going to try and hit another one. I know Ryobi Days is going and everything, and I really should have talked about that like a long ass time ago, but it's just, I'm having a hard time getting excited about it. I feel like it's... Anyway, we'll talk about it. It's not bad. Oh no, wait, let me rewind this a little bit. I'm so excited about the Ryobi Days. It's the most amazing sale in the history of sales. I'm saving the best for last. I'll practice. I'll practice that one. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like, subscribe for a new subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.